Okay, everything working? Good, looks like it. Had some issues with the microphone earlier in the laptop. What can you do? Anyway, welcome back to another Pokemon card opening video. Today, just because everything's been weird, I decided I'd open up something that I got for you guys, well, from Target online. Ta-da! The Shining Fates Elite Trainer Box! They had these in stock online for some reason. Well, then again, it seems like they're reprinting Shining Fates right now. But since I never got a chance to open this, I'm going to just take it as a sign and go ahead and open this for you guys, okay? Okay, I'm just trying to get everything open, and as you can see, just inside the little cardboard covering, you've got all the artwork for the different packs, which, if you like to collect the pack artwork, this might be a good way to do it for like a little mini poster. And then, of course, as I'm opening it off screen, you've got the container, which shows off a little Eevee on the lid. And it's a great way to store everything, by the way, as long as you're not knocking everything over. And like in every box, you get a set of sleeves, which will be helpful for any pulls that we get. You've got a whole mess of energy cards, and it looks like the ones that normally are in this set. This seems to be unique to some of these latest ones. A little pamphlet on the rules for playing the game. You've got deck dividers for if you want to keep the cards in the box, like I sometimes do. Dice for damage and damage counters, of course. And so many packs that it's falling over in there. Let's see how many. Ichini, Sanchi, Go, Roku, Nana. Miscounted a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 packs. Okay, 10 packs in this Elite Trainer box. Normally it's 8, but it is Shining Fates, so they probably gave us 2 extra because of that. That's not the only thing, of course, we get in here. If I can bloody open the thing. First, of course, the code card. Normally I save this for the end of actually getting things open before I open the packs, but one, we've got the new type here, so this shows that this is a reprint. And then, ooh, pretty Eevee VMAX, it's so fluffy! Yeah. Insert meme from Despicable Me, the first one. I'm not going to do it because copyright and all. Plus, I don't have an editor, I just do this myself. I'll quickly use these to sleeve this up because it is still in the package. I'm going to keep it that way. And yet, even in the package, it seems like it got a little bit of a nick at the very top. I don't know if you can see it because, again, packaging, but I'm a little anal about that sort of thing. Excuse my language. Part of the reason why I don't say this is for kids, because 1, my language, 2, the topics I sometimes go off on at random according to my sister, but hey, that's a different story. Ta-da! Yeah, keeping it in the plastic kind of ruins it, but for some reason that can sometimes add some value. Don't ask me why, I still don't know to this day. Oh, of course, another thing that we have before I open this up is the Player's Guide, which shows you all the different cards you can get in here. And let's see, at the very back it usually shows all the shinies and super rares. I know these 2 are the highly sought after ones, the 2 golden Eternius cards. But honestly, one of the ones that I want is the Shiny Lapras VMAX, and I've gotten Charizard how many times? Some of the ones I like don't have a full art, it seems, but considering just how many full arts there are, that's not too surprising. And man, there's a lot of full art shinies. What was it when it got to Eternius? Okay, Shiny Vault is at 120. Oy. Again, mostly I just want the VMAX here. And maybe make sure I don't mess up on the Rillaboom again. Remember where I started on that with how many times? I'm like, there's so many different cards you can get just in this set. Like, Alcremie V I think I already have. Why I got that, I don't know. The Pokekid's another cute one I'd like to try and get. Right there. Oh, and getting one of the Alolan stars would be nice too. Again, it's been a while since I opened this, so sorry if I ogle a little bit longer than usual. Anyway, I'll just open it as they were in the box. Not worrying about the pack art like I usually do, so if you guys like to keep track for like statistics or anything, the first one is the Corvid Knight. Took me a minute, sorry. Yeah, of course I ruined that one. And if I remember correctly, all these have the white and green codes on the back, so I'm not going to bother showing you guys that. Not that I'd show the back much anyway. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, because this was still in the Sword and Shield era. So, hey, this feels like when I did the Shining Legends very early on in my, should I call it my YouTube career when I don't actually make money off of this? I mean, it's a career if you actually enjoy it, but I digress. Ooh, I forgot, there's the amazing rares. Kyogre, I think last time one of the other kids took it, but I'm happy because amazing rare. 1, because it has texture, and 2, I don't think I have this one yet. And then Hollow Glaring Weezing, which I finally caught in Pokemon Go out in the wild during the Adventure Week event that was going on. I digressed on that again too. So Toxtricity is the next pack we open. Some of you are probably wondering why I wasn't going ape over hoping for another shiny Charizard, but again, already got that, and it was a humdinger when we opened this because Stark kept trying to take it. That was a bit he decided to come up with on his own, FYI, for anyone who wonders about the making of my videos. Because he had tried to be funny, and admittedly, he's better at the comedy than I am. Best I can do is talk badly about myself, which is not really something you're wanting to do if you want to improve your mood. Yeah. Again, bad at jokes. Okay, Yanma. Our reverse is Luxray, which isn't too bad. And then Professor's Research. Like I said, white and green code doesn't necessarily mean in this set that you get something. Okay, Dragapult V's this one, and seriously, the wrapping is a lot more fragile. Okay, code card. Let me know if you guys get anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got Dartrix, Rusted Shield, Team Yell Towel. Most of these are just going to be stuff that I already have, so duplicates. So I'm not going to worry too much on the commons and uncommons. They'll be right at this point where I'm going to start being, okay, yeah, this is where I'm going to be really paying attention. Because we got Shiny Brakovish. And that is a tongue twister if I've ever heard one. Shiny, shiny, instead of like the green colors, we've got like silver, more pastel on the head, and then a Volcanion regular rare. But yay, first shiny out the box. I figure if I'm going to open something for the summer months, this would have to be it. Okay, let's put this in a sleeve. Nice and shiny. Although I think people are over shinies at the moment because they've saturated Pokemon pretty much in the sets. Okay, Charizard is next. And when I say saturated, I mean like every set now seems to at least have a shiny in the secret rare slot. Which can be fine if you're doing it sparingly. Like I said, like maybe as a secret rare, but not all of us want it. But some of the shinies never make sense to me. But then again, if we go with that one film theory, or I guess game theory would be, they're just basically the albinos or color mutations that you would see in wild animals here that normally wouldn't survive because it makes them stand out. And also indicates health problems, but seems like in Pokemon that's not the case if we remember Ash's Noctowl. Celebi is the reverse. Ooh, we got NDDV. Not too shabby for this one. Okay, I'm going to show it off again just to make sure we got the price up, because I know I didn't hold that up very long. And sorry if this video is basically me ranting about certain things. I'm still working on commentary in my videos. That is one thing I'm not very good at, talking to other people. You can find that as kind of a downside to being on the spectrum, but mostly it's just because we aren't always good at reading social cues. I mean, you get the joke of people of taking things too literally, after all. And that is one of the things that you'll find with anyone on the spectrum. Possibly taking things too seriously or too literally. In my case, I try and listen to how they're saying it as opposed to what, which is where my problems usually happen. Like earlier today when I went shopping with my sister, she was actually yelling at a person who was being very slowpoke in the parking lot, and I thought she was talking to me, and yay! A Televised VMAX! I think I might already have this, at least from another set. Plus, it's kind of really skinny on this side, but still it is definitely gorgeous. Now I just need to actually remember to catch this, because I am behind in that particular game and I might want to play more if I want to be able to do more or feel more comfortable with playing the next generation when that comes out. My sister's already told me, don't you pre-order it, we want to get to you for your birthday. Because it comes out the day before for me. I just need to remind them about that is all, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm one of those people that can be hard to shop for when it comes to holidays and birthdays. Mostly because I try to get everything myself instead of asking other people, because I'm like, people get tired if you ask them too much, so just ask it if you really, really want it. Of course, then you've got people who will say, can you do me a big favor, when they really just want you to do something simple like get them a glass of water or something they can easily do themselves. Okay, Rowlet. Next card is Ball Guy for the reverse. And then Yanmega, regular rare. Hey. Sorry, this is starting to feel more like I'm doing a therapy session with you guys playing the role of therapist. Which also is a thing. I feel more comfortable talking to strangers about my problems than I do talking with my family. Mostly because I feel like they're going to try and gauge how I am and say what they think I want them to say rather than giving an honest opinion. Okay, we got more Pico. Coughing. Glossifer. Or Gossifleur. I gotta work on its name. Rowlet. Coughant. We got a reverse route for that side. And the last one is Hollow Luxray. Not bad. Seems so far we're getting like at least one pull a pack. Mostly. At least on average. And a Corviknight pack. Realize I haven't really been keeping track of which packs I open. Which means I hope you guys have been. Like I said, if you're doing statistics to see which pack art has the best pulls, or is more likely to give you a pull anyway. Because let's face it, you guys want to find the items that give you the best pulls. And sometimes you want to look at what packs are more likely to do that. Maybe it's Charizard, maybe it's Toxtricity on average. Or maybe rather than the packs, it's the particular product, like an ETB, Elite Trainer box, I mean, versus like one of, like the Shining Fates Pikachu box I opened a few weeks back. The Decidueye is the reverse, so not too bad there. And Hollow Indeedee, which I'm pretty sure I pulled for this before, back in like my very first opening. Still not too bad. I mean, at least I'm getting pulls. I remember in some cases where I didn't get anything. See video 2 weeks ago, where I didn't pull anything until the very last pack. Which goes back to what I was mentioning earlier. Sometimes the pulls just aren't great. Even with things that are supposed to be very likely to pull something good out of. And that's just how it is sometimes. Sometimes, despite what the probabilities say, you just lose out on the draw, I guess. Eevee, more Pico, Choodle. In the reverse slot, we have Shiny Rillaboom! Not the full art one that I was thinking of, but I'm happy either way, because I got Shiny! And one I do not have, as far as I'm aware. And then, regular rare Zarude. Yeah, I can even feel some texture on the actual card, so. And I'm not talking about on the shiny portion either. That is going to be super cool, though. I'll finally get to fill up my binder a bit more in this section. Wait, we're on the last pack? Sheesh. Time flies by, doesn't it? So, our last pack, Shiny Dragapult. Are we going to have anything else on this last one? I don't know. Yeah, and I still wreck it on the pack. Because sometimes the pack art sells too, especially if you're going like vintage. Not sure why, but some people collect. Maybe it's like my professor in anthropology said, and it's because it's the stuff that usually you don't find and it's thrown away. Of course, he was referencing the stuff that we were finding when we were doing our archaeological dig for the summer. We kept digging up all these broken pieces of different things. Starting with broken bottles and such from the guy who lived there since the 50s in a trailer. Spinarak reversed. I should have done a drum roll or something. And then, professor's research. Well, I guess the fact that I was talking through it should have told me something. Normally I'm thinking, hey, let's just say what the cards we're pulling are. But today, I guess, was just me rambling on like no tomorrow. I expect I have most of these and won't fill up my binder much. But let me sort through these so we can go rarest to, I don't know. But I'll see you in a few seconds. Well, the pulls weren't quite what I was thinking of when I was first opening all of these. While we did get plenty, it wasn't exactly a pull-a-packs. But still not bad, though we only got a couple shinies and new cards at all, really. Though one of the good things we've gotten today is the promo EVV Max. I might relent and just take it out of the packaging, because actually it seems pretty well centered, so it could be something that I send off to get graded if I actually ever get around to that. But also we got some nice little hollows. Indeedee, Luxray, and Galarian Weezing. And of course our amazing rare Kyogre right here. It's definitely going to add some shine to my binder. Not to mention Indeedee V's full card here. And the VMAX Delvice. And of course our two shinies that we managed to pull. Dracovish right over here, and Rillaboom. And yes, that sounded lame when I said Dracovish right there. Still, I hope you guys enjoyed this video despite all my rambling on. And if you did, make sure to leave a like, okay? Also feel free to let me know what things I can improve on. I do realize that I still have a lot of work to do as a YouTuber. One of them being trying to get my setup back to the dual screen, because honestly I think that looks better. Don't know about you guys. Also, make sure to leave me any comments on what else you'd like me to try and open on the channel. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new. As always though, I'm your host Christina, signing off.